Hello babes, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Lateria. Welcome. I'm going to be getting into why I gave up on dating. Before I get into today's video, I do want to say I'm very happy and very thankful and grateful for all of the love that I got from my previous recent video. And I just have to say, guys, it really touched my heart. The comments were so sweet and I love the support. Thank you so much. This generation today, I think that dating and romance is very toxic. Just from what I've experienced when I did start putting myself out there, and that was like last year, I want to say around the timing of September, October-ish, was when I was like, I want to start dating again. And I did. I tried it, and I will say that it sucked so bad. I have so many story times, but I am going to share one story time here in today's video. But if you guys want other story times about the dates that I went on, about the things that I experienced with other guys, please let me know in the comments below and you will receive your story time. Very fucked up how we see love in Gen Z, because we need to do better. The hookup culture, the amount of love bombing, ghosting, inconsistency, nonchalant, and expecting so much from your person, or only doing things for your person if it's beneficial to you. Doing things not out of love. Okay, it's not love. Because the things that I've been through in my past relationships, I would not consider that as love. And that's why I'm not in one right now. I value myself. I respect myself so much that I would rather just stay single, because I deserve so much more than the treatment that I've gotten in the past in all of my relationships. And if someone isn't going to do it for you, then you can do it for yourself. And that's what I had to see all along. And now I am single and I'm happy and I feel so much better and I'm at peace with myself, just because the dating world is so toxic. And I just think that we just need to honestly be ourselves and love who the fuck we want to love, and love them in the proper way they need to be loved. Not everybody wants gentle, loving love. Not everybody wants that kind of love. Everybody's different in their own way of how they want to love their person. So I think that's something that we very much need to understand here. I'm going to talk about is love bombing. Yes, I've been love bombed before. I caught it before it got really bad. Like, this was my only first time ever being love bombed, but a lot of guys do it. And I can't speak in particular, but I feel like it's just only the guys that don't have anything. Okay, and I mean broke. Bombs. Okay, bombs. Girls, women here, stay away from the bombs. If he ain't got no car, he ain't got no job, he got no goals, no morals, no purpose, leave him where he at, okay? Go find you a man. Not a little boy, a man. This comes along with a story time, by the way. This was last year, I want to say in October. I downloaded the app Bumble. I did not meet up with anybody in person except for this one person. And prior up to meeting up, me and him talked on the phone during that weekend, right? We had a lot of conversations, getting to know each other, right? But the first day we had this conversation, we literally just got on the phone for like a couple minutes, and we were getting to know each other, right? And he was like, hold on, my cousin's calling. I was like, okay, fine, go call your cousin. Y'all, I blocked him on everything immediately. Let me tell you why. I blocked him on everything because he did not have no car. He had his license. He didn't have no job though. He was still living with his mom. I'm still living with my mom. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Bills are getting high, okay? Inflation is real. Shit is going up. So it's understandable that you're living with your parents, okay? No hate, okay? But here's the other thing. He just didn't have nothing going on for himself. And I need to date somebody that's going to have something going on for themselves. I asked him, what is it that you want to do? Like, what is your purpose? Like, do you have any goals? He really didn't give me anything of an answer that I needed to hear, or at least was expecting to hear from him. Because guys will give you that thing that they'll answer or give you what they think that you want to hear, but that's not necessarily what they need to do. They just need to give it to you straight, you know, but not all guys are like that. Yeah, so I blocked him on everything, guys, right? From what I've already connected with him on. So guy ended up sending me $1 on Cash App, messaging me on Facebook. I blocked him on Facebook because, like, how in the fuck did you get my Facebook? Okay, I was scared. I blocked him on Facebook. I was scared, guys. I was literally scared because I was like, oh my God, is he gonna show up to my house next? But he didn't have the address to my house, okay? But I was just scared. I was just paranoid because I was really scared, okay? Yes. So I eventually unblocked him because I wanted to know why he wanted to get in contact with me so bad. So I ended up calling him back. And he was like, why did you block me? Why did you block me? And so I told him the truth. Like, I told him straight up, like, you have no car, you have no job, you have nothing. You're not going to be able to take me out on a date. But I also suggested, this was like a random suggestion. I really wasn't serious about it, like us doing it as the first time. It could have just been like a random ass day for us to do this. But I was like, hey, I have a gym membership. We could go to the gym and work out together. And he was like, oh my God, that would be so perfect. Like, it could be our first date. And I was like, okay. And guys, wait, before I get into the story time, don't shame me. Okay, don't shame me. Because I've grown from this situation. I've grown from it. Okay, I developed some things. Okay? Because that shit was just so unnecessary. I don't know what I was thinking. I was not in the right state of mind. But now I'm in the right state of mind. Okay? I'm in the right state of mind right now. So that's just in the past. And the past is the past. Okay? Anyway, jump back in. So, boom. Let's fast forward. Yeah, we succeeded with our plan with going to the gym. We go to the gym. I pick him up. And we go to the gym. We had a great workout. It was awesome. It was amazing, guys. But what I didn't like, I'm not going to include some of these things because I don't want to put it in here. It's really personal. No, we did not have sex. I will just put it out like that. We did not do any of that. We did kiss. It was really awkward though. I didn't really like the kiss because I'm more of a French kisser. I need tongue. I need tongue. Where's the tongue at? There was no tongue. He wanted me to take him to Wendy's, right? Remind you, this man don't have no job, no money. Way before we even go to Wendy's, we were at his house outside in the car. And he was basically asking his mom to send him some money on Cash App so he can get him something to eat because he was hungry. And he wanted to go to Wendy's and get that ghost pepper sandwich off the menu that I usually get because that's also my favorite meal at Wendy's. If you don't know, now you know. But yeah, he was saying that he likes that sandwich as well and he wanted to get that sandwich. So, guys, I'm not trying to be funny, but this is like fucking hilarious to me right now. Basically telling me he was hungry. I took him to Wendy's and I'm like, how is he gonna pay for this? And so I was gonna see it for myself. And I already made it very clear that I was not gonna pay for anything for him. Okay, I'm not paying for shit. I'm not paying for anything. I don't give a fuck how hungry you are. I'm not paying for your meal. Okay? Up to the first window where you have to pay for your meal and his card declined. He did not have anything on his card. He was trying to add whatever he had left over on his card, also with change that my mother had in the car. He was using some of my mom's change in the car. When she sees this video, she's gonna be like, what the fuck? I'll be, yeah. I did. I took him back home and I was like, yeah, I'm not talking to him ever again. He was so rude to the worker. He was really rude to the Wendy's worker because he wanted the meal. The worker ended up giving him the meal for free. He didn't have to pay for it. I told him, I don't want to talk to you because no, I'm not doing it. He was trying to love bomb me. I felt the energy. You're overly affectionate for what when we just started talking. Okay. You were already asking me to buy you a game for Christmas. It was like in September, October when we were talking. You don't even know if we're going to be continuing to talk in December. He had hella anger issues too. I can't date somebody that has anger issues. When a person is being overly affectionate and is trying to make it sound like you're just sweet, polite, nice person and whatever, right? And do all these little sweet, nice things and say all these little sweet, nice things to you. And then you bring up materialistic things that you want. It's just giving love bombing. Like, it's not feeling genuine. It was more like the energy and the vibe we had. I did not feel like the connection was real. With all like seriousness, I can tell when someone is love bombing me just by the littlest shit. Like, I can just tell, okay? I've been in several relationships. I've been in several talking stages. I know this. But that was the whole entire little story time of that whole situation of love bombing. But a lot of people do it. And honestly and truly, don't love bomb somebody just because you want them for sex or materialistic things or whatever it is that you're using that person for, or is trying to get out of that person. Instead, be genuine. Be honest about what you want up front. Okay? And if that person doesn't want it or doesn't want to give you whatever it is that you want from that person, then go find it from somebody else that is willing to give it to you, or get it on your own. It's that simple. So that's a reason I gave up on dating, is love bombing. Like, just goodbye. Throw it in the fucking trash. The second thing is that I was being used a lot for sexual desires. I mean, we go through a lot of shit every single fucking day. Okay? Literally. Like, if you don't know what's going on in the world today, we are getting our rights taken from. We getting a lot of things snatched from us left like crazy. Like, damn, can we have at least one thing? Like, can we just have something to ourselves? No. It happens to us. We get used and just desired for just sex. You need to be upfront with yourself, for one, on what you want and what you're looking for. Why did you make an account for Tinder or for Bumble or whatever else dating app out there that you use? Why are you on this dating app? Whatever that reason is, be upfront with the people that you're matching with. Like, if you are looking for sex, tell that woman, tell that man, that's what I am here for. Because she might be here to find her person, to find her soulmate, to find her husband. She's not going to be able to do that if you're lying to her and telling her that's the same exact thing you want, knowing that's not what you want. You want to fuck. I got used a lot for sex, and a lot of guys made it seem like they wanted something with me when that's not necessarily what they wanted. I don't really feel like anything is genuine anymore. I have to look at red flags and look out for the things that don't seem right with the person, because I know exactly what it means. And that's exactly what I went through in the past when I was going through that at the time. And now looking back at it, it's like, well, he did say this and that, and that was a red flag. But it's like, I wish I would have known that when it happened or sooner. And if I would have knew about that red flag, that would have never happened between me and that person. But the whole point was for me to learn from the lesson, and I did. So if the lesson was to come back, I would know exactly what to look out for. A lot of guys use us just for sex. And me being a plus size girly at that doesn't make it any better, because we're more desired just for a body, for men that have that type of fetish for fat women, or that's their type. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fetish. It could just be their type of woman that they love, that they desire to be with. But they just want us more sexually. And I don't feel loved. I feel like it's lust. It's not love. It's lust. It's just you to get your nut at the end of the day, and it's not fair. It's not cool, because that really put me down. It broke me. You know, it really fucking did. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired of these games. I'm tired of being played with like a little sex doll that has no type of emotion or feelings whatsoever, when I have the biggest, purest heart. The thing that I've also learned is that even if someone tries their best to break me down and hurt me, no, you cannot. You cannot. Yes, I might cry, I might react, I might not, no telling, but truly and honestly, I wouldn't go and do it to somebody else. I'm not going to keep on with the cycle of hurting someone because of someone hurt me. I think the most maturest thing to do is, if someone hurt you, you deal with that. Okay, you heal from whatever you heal, and take as long as you need to heal, right? You heal. Once you heal and you're ready to go back out there, you do not hurt somebody else just because somebody hurt you. The third thing is that men can be very inconsistent. And I don't like inconsistency. It turns me off. It takes you days to text me back. It takes you hours. I understand. We all got a life. We working. We got this to see about. We got this to do. That's understandable. But you're not that busy to never reply back to a text or call me back. It's not like in the first talking stages of talking to that person, but it's more like when you're in a relationship with that person, and then that person is just inconsistent with dating you. And that's also another thing as well, in a way. But when you are in a relationship or a marriage with your partner, you still need to love them. You still need to date them. You still need to compliment them, make them feel like they're still beautiful and worthy, and that you love them. You need to show them that. And a lot of people don't do that. Okay? I don't want to be in a relationship with you if you cannot be consistent in every each way. And I mean, like, taking me out on dates, doing the littlest things, like complimenting me, buying me flowers, you know, gifting me with small loads of love, literally. And I was in a relationship with somebody that made me feel very unloved because of their inconsistency. I'm gonna really see you as somebody that I would date or be in a relationship with, because now you're proving to me right now that you're not capable of that. That nonchalantness is just not for me. I just want my person to show that they care, and that not giving a fuck energy to your partner just shows that you're not emotionally intelligent with your own emotions. You're not in touch with everybody's emotion, or even your own. It shows that you need to work on yourself and work on some things, because being nonchalant is just not for me. With men being inconsistent, but I don't want to date somebody that doesn't know how to date or isn't romantic. There's a lot of guys out here that don't know how to be romantic. Like, it's so simple. It's so easy to impress a girl and show her that you care, that you love her, or that you like her. You know, like you're going for your girl. Come on. Men that just don't know how to date women, men that just don't know how to date, period, okay, are men you need to stay away from. And those are men that I'm trying to stay away from. Because what you mean, what we gonna do? Where I wanna go? What you mean? I'm not gonna plan a date. Right nowadays in this generation, all they're into is fucking, cheating, lying, manipulating, gaslighting, love bombing, piece of shits. I need a man that's gonna plan something out. We're gonna go here. You need to be ready at this time. It's simple. That is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Goodbye.